Jude, Mulishani. Shari Lamek, thank you very much for joining in. Eduardo, thank you. Lucevo, thank you for joining in. Yeah. Sevo Sims, thank you. Yeah. Yes, so we are here to discuss very important matters. To start with, looking fresh. Anachila samba muntu wandi. Yeah. Anyway, so good evening, my brothers and sisters. Tonight I'm discussing a very important issue, a very, very important issue, and I want you to listen to me without emotions. I want you to listen to me with your reason. Follow my arguments and try to see what I'm trying to say. I know when you are one-sided, when you are on this side of politics, it might be very difficult to see, the other side of things. But I'll try my level best. For starters, I want to talk about me. I want to be objective. I want to be objective. So, my first message for tonight is going to Bayou PND. My first message is going to Bayou PND. I want to be objective. Bayou PND, we are going towards elections. Don't take things for granted. Don't take things for granted. In politics, a week can be a year. Just a week, so. In politics, politics is so volatile. Politics can be very volatile. So don't take things for granted. Make sure that the messages that are coming out from now on, going towards the elections, are messages that will give people hope. Are messages that will give people, renewed commitment to President Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND. We shouldn't allow messages that will create doubt, messages that will create problems for some of us that are trying to, explain things to the people. We should be very careful. You need to realize that the propaganda from the opposition is quite, what is the word? It's quite corrosive, Quite corrosive. The propaganda that is coming from the opposition at the moment is quite corrosive. Quite corrosive, I'm telling you. Those guys, they are coming so hard and they are being consistent, It's sad that I have to mention Emmanuel Mwamba. Emmanuel Mwamba, Emmanuel Mwamba is my brother. Emmanuel Mwamba is more especially Nishibu Kombewandi. Emmanuel Mwamba Nishibu Kombewandi. So, I can't talk so much about him. But I can tell you that Emmanuel Mwamba, Taleisa Bwino. Taleisa Bwino Emmanuel Mwamba. Taleisa Bwino. Taleisa Bwino. If you just look at the way he's doing things, the way he's pushing, Paria, Pariko akantu Paria. Pariko akantu Paria. And I don't think at the moment we are able to counter that. don't think at the moment we are able to counter what Emmanuel Mwamba is doing. Guys, I'm telling you, me I've seen things. And I know how this politics goes. You know, politics is about perception. Politics is about perceptions. That's all. Politics is about perceptions. Forget about reality. Forget. Some of these things that people believe, it is all about somebody putting them in their heads. That's all. That's all. You know, that's all. It's just about somebody putting it in their heads, and people will start running around with that issue as if something has happened. Somebody can create, you know, I'll give you a good example of this issue of Tayari has sold the kidney. I'm telling you, there are so many people that believe that nonsense, that Tayari has sold the kidney. There are people that believe that Tayari has sold the kidney. And I'm sure even some of you at one point you also believed. By you PND, I'm sure even you at some point you also believed. I remember somebody was asking me to say, what I'm seeing on social media, is it true? Somebody very influential in UPND, he was asking me, is it true? And I said, honestly, how could you even ask me such a question? You see, what people bring out, you know, can go a long way. It becomes like the truth. And you even find people really arguing. If you have so, but they're busy arguing. If you have fee, they will be busy arguing. They will be busy arguing. I'm giving myself examples. How many of you believe that Tayari is divorced? Hey, no, Tayari is divorced. And a lot of you believe, just because somebody created that. Somebody created that, and it was running, it was burning like fire. In politics, somebody can actually kill another person just through, you know, messaging. Somebody can create, show a narrative on social media. Tayari nafwa. And the people will start crying. So, by social media, will start crying. And if I don't come in quickly, I mean, people will even start contributing money for Tayari nafwa. It is about perception. It is about perception. If what is this? UPND, you can be doing very well. But if there is a propaganda that is saying, no, Hakainde HLM has failed, and there is no counter to show that, no, actually, Hakainde HLM is doing something, it will go. It will go. That is what will be sold to people. And people will believe that Hakainde HLM has failed. And yet Hakainde HLM has done so well. So, don't underrate the issue of propaganda. Don't underrate it. Don't underrate it. Don't underrate the issue of propaganda. Don't underrate when you see Emmanuel Mwamba establishing himself, because Emmanuel Mwamba has become bigger than some of the local broadcasting or media houses. If you have not realized, some of the, Emmanuel Mwamba's establishment, because it has turned into an establishment. That establishment is even bigger than some of the local media houses that we have. Emmanuel Mwamba. Why am I talking about it? I'm talking about it that there have to be something that should be able to counter that kind of establishment. If there must be, capacity must be built. Capacity must be built. Why Emmanuel Mwamba is doing that? There is capacity that has been built around Emmanuel Mwamba. Capacity has been built around Emmanuel Mwamba. And of course, he's applying himself. He's very committed. He's applying himself very much. By UPND, for you to keep power, even yourselves, when by PF they were in power, you had a good propaganda, very good propaganda. ferocious propaganda against the against the PF, especially in terms of corruption, in terms of violence. And that message went far. But even yourselves, that some of the things that you said about our PF, it was propaganda. But it is stuck in the minds of the people. The same thing with you people, UPND. If you are not careful, there will be propaganda that will be run to make you look like Tapare from Lechta. There will be propaganda that you look like Tapare from Lechta. You see? That is why sometimes for me, I try to preempt some of these issues, because I know they might create problems in future. Especially where I'm trying to diffuse one of the propaganda that I'm trying to preempt is the issue to say Hakainde Hichilema is a dictator, because I know that when Hakainde Hichilema is winning 2026. Hakainde Hichilema is winning 2026, no doubt about it. But the propaganda that will come, and some of these cooperating partners, we have already seen that some cooperating partners are not with us. So some of those cooperating partners will partner with some of these opposition, and they will create a narrative. They will create a narrative to say, no, the election is not legitimate. No, Hakainde Hichilema this and that. Hey, Hakainde Hichilema muzzled the opposition. And yet, we are seeing what is happening in the opposition. We are seeing what is happening in the opposition. So I keep talking about this. I'm emphasizing this because I don't want the opposition, when they lose, to come and to turn around and say, no, Hakainde Hichilema did this. Hey, no, whatever. That is why I'm talking about it. And I'm saying, can we make documentation of what is happening in the opposition? Can we make documentation? Our Fred member, for example, because our Fred member, he has got access to the international community. But Fred member can cause problems with fake propaganda that no, Hakainde Hichilema is a dictator. Our parties are whatever. And yet, by Fred member, we are seeing that his party has failed to grow. His party is a failed project. Socialist is a failed project. It failed. Immediately it came on the ground. It failed. But Fred member tried to partner with Winter. Remember when they started? They were Winter, Fred member, this other man, Musumari. Okay? They failed. I'm telling you. Because when I'm saying that, but Fred member is a political failure. Some of you think, no. You just don't like our Fred member. Our Fred member, but in terms of politics, our Fred member is a failure. He started now Winter Kavimba. But Winter Kavimba could not put up with the nonsense of Fred member. That is how Winter Kavimba split and went and formed his political party. So that was number one failure by Fred member. Whereby they couldn't hold bonds with Winter Kavimba. From there, when they came on the scene, people have been going in socialist, and they have been coming out. They go in socialist, they come out. They go in socialist, they come out. But Fred member is not a leader. Political leader, no. He did well, Kuposti. I give him that. And I'm telling you, even 100 years from now, I will keep talking, I will keep on praising him for what he did, Kuposti. And if there is a way that I can give him justice on the post, I can do that. On the post. But in terms of politics, he's a failure. So we need to document. I'm talking about these issues because I'm saying let us document. And I'm mentioning Wafred because Wafred has got international access. And that international access, Wafred is known internationally because of, the time that he has been around. He has been around. We should give him that. So he's known internationally. Now, because of that popularity that he has on the international scene, Fred member can make the international community look at Zambia that Zambia is not doing well in terms of democracy. And yet, Bafred is just a failure politically. He's a failure. Lelo, we had two resignations. People have just been resigning. It is an hemorrhage. It is an hemorrhage. Mu socialist. People just go. They just go in and out. They go in, they go out. They go in, they go out. He is not a political leader. Bafred Bembe is a failure. But these are the people that will talk big to damning our democracy in Zambia. So we should mind such people. So basically, now I'm talking about my UPND. Nde soka wa UPND hapa before nshiraisa kuli malukula Makebi. The other thing is, I was saying ama messages alefuma. They must be messages that will give hope. Messages that will revitalize the morale, in people, not dampen the mood. This Minister of Energy, I don't know, I don't even want to mention his name because he's a failure. I don't mention names of failures. This Minister of Energy of yours is a damn failure, that man. That man should resist, should avoid coming to the media because he's creating problems. The last time he went to Costa, I mean, he was just all over the place, that man. He was just all over the place. That interview was a mess. Such that it was even difficult, for some of us, to try and say no, the minister, because the man was just, useless on that interview. He was useless. He created problems. I don't even understand why that man is doing interviews. That man is not a politician. I don't know his background. That man is not a politician. He's a minister, but he's not a politician. Don't bring that man before the cameras and microphones. He doesn't know how to talk. I don't think he is very intelligent in the head. I don't know his background, but really the man is not politically intelligent. He's not politically smart. He's not. How can you come on media and start talking about now we will have 3 hours stable electricity? You were 3 hours out of 24 hours. Is that the news that you should go out and start talking about? Is that what you should call the media and start announcing to people, now we are going to have 3 hours? Anyway, are you normal? Are you normal? Are you normal to go and announce to people that now people are going to have they are going to have 3 hours? What is 3 hours out of 24 hours? What is that? What is that 3 out of 24? What is that? Are you really thinking properly? Some of these things, and you go there, at least clap for me. Mwaiwika na NBC. Mwaiwika na NBC. And, how come you don't realize that this issue of load shedding is a delicate issue? How come you don't realize? The issue of load shedding is very delicate. So if anyone is going to talk about it, you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful. You need to make sure that when you are talking about it, you are giving hope to people. Not you come and announce to say, now we are going to have 3 hours of whatever. And what a stupid minister this one is. I'm sorry to say. That one is very stupid. Come on. What a stupid minister we have. If you feel everyone should at no time, you don't want to come back, you want to come back. Everyone should fire your. That's why I don't want to come back. Because I don't put up with nonsense. That is nonsense. You can't come. Abantu wale edisha na pamalaiti, wale edisha na pamalaiti. Elo yole samkuchita announce that mwakora poka 3 hours bento anikane. Is that okay? You are making things difficult for us. You are making things for don't let people start looking at us like fools. Because we are supporting, but when you are coming out with such statements, you are even bragging, you are even saying, at least clap for me. 3 hours, you are announcing 3 hours. What kind of politics are those? What kind of politics are those? 3 hours out of 24 hours, you call for a press conference and you start announcing that. No. By UPND, on this, be very careful. Be very careful with the people that you are going to be talking. Yes, people need to talk. Politics about talking. But what are they saying? What are they saying? What are they saying? But you create more problems for us. Allah? Fimwe fintu kui chaila. Ngana fishu pasana leke ni miewe. Ngana fishu pasana fintu. Tekulanda po kui chaila. Even I shouldn't be talking about it, but I have to tell you so that you know you guard your power. Because I'm a politics, yeah, the dawisha. I'm a politics. Politics have penako. 1 week so tumamona vintu vya chinja watu katuishi. One statement can mess up can mess you up big time. One statement can mess you up big time. So be very careful with what you are saying. Allah? No. So guard your power. Guard your power. And number 2, don't take anything for granted. I think in the police, don't take anything for granted. Even these opposition, these people over there to talk with these people who are doing fair with be very careful with them. Be very careful with them. Don't relax yourself. Don't relax. Don't give chance to some of these guys. Ichichiro, for example, Ichichiro Chakwa Edgar Lungu. Don't approach it with kid gloves. Don't approach it with kid gloves. Ndeni wa kale na tampo kulanda palichi. Kale na tampo kulanda palichi. Pachilo Chakwa Edgar Lungu. You don't know to what extent these people planned around this funeral of Edgar Lungu. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know how far these people planned on this issue of Edgar Lungu's death. You don't know. So don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly. Apapajama politics, very dangerous politics. Very dangerous politics because na Lungu ine tamula shimpa ngamenso kumona Lungu uyu alifwa. Uyu Lungu chitumbichi tamula shimpa mwa amenso. Be very careful with these people. Don't take them lightly. Don't take Bayu Baba, Ababa and Twanika na Malukula. But Tumbi family, don't take them lightly. People have been saying, no, Tayari, you are not being sensitive. You are not being sensitive. Now, all of you are no, I'm being insensitive. I'm being insensitive. What are you saying now with what has happened now? What are you saying? What are you saying? I told you, Makebi Zulu, Makebi Zulu has got plans. Our one too. They are doing politics. These people, they know what they are doing. They want to usurp power from Hakainde Ichilema using Ichitumbi. And some of you, you thought that I was being insensitive. You thought in there what. Some of you were even calling me, you can't do this. Hey, you can't talk about my Esther Lungu. Hey, you can't talk about Makebi Zulu. Hey, Makebi Zulu is just hired. Are you still that dumb? Are you still that down to not to see that Papa you will? Are you that down? Are you that down not to see that this is about power? This is about taking over from Hakainde Ichilema. This is about removing UPND out of power. Can't you see it? How dumb can you be without seeing, for not seeing this? You can't see that Awabantu Hakainde Ichilema out of power. In ways that are not regular. In ways that are not the normal democratic processes. These people were not looking at 2026. They were not looking at 2026. They were not looking at 2026. They had plans. They had plans. That is why when Edgar Lungu died, because even me, who has been so confident to say, I'm beginning to doubt. I'm beginning to doubt. I'm telling you, even me, who was so confident, because the thing is that, you know, I'm sitting and I'm going through, I'm replaying everything. I'm replaying everything. And certain things, you know, gap. When Walungu died, I got a phone call from somebody that was in South Africa. He informed me that Walungu never fokuno. You know? So I waited. I said, okay, let me wait to confirm. But he told me, never for. Next, I received a phone call from, I don't know if I should mention. But anyway, this guy is from Zambia. He told me. Then I had to call somebody again. Who are they among the Lungu whatever? And he told me, yes, now. I called one guy who was very close, Kuliba Lungu. He told me, no. You know, later on, anyway, it took a little bit of time here and there for somebody to really come and convince. But then somebody came and told me to say, no, okay, now, but we shouldn't announce that now. Why shouldn't we announce? No, we should keep the body. We should keep the body. Because balungu tawashire fintu tawashire wino. So we need to sort out things. We need to sort out things before we announce. Next no, we need to embalm the body for 2 years. We need to embalm the body for 2 years so that ama elections yakapite. I said no. So when all these things was happening, that's when I said no. Ine balungu nabafwa, we should just go announce. Just announce. Just announce. Inform government. No, we can't inform government. Until somehow they came up. They came up and they, what is this? Tasila is the one that announced. And yet I was saying, inform our Uteko. Tell our government to announce this. But I saw Tasila announcing. Mpichiroku Nakachinda is holding a press conference almost simultaneously. If you go back, you will see that there was coordination, proper coordination. Tasila is announcing Yuku. Nakachinda is also having a press conference saying Edgar Lungu has been killed by the Zambian government. Makebi Zulu is also coming in. I am the spokesperson and we will handle things according to the way, whatever. Edgar Lungu was not a former president. He was not treated properly. You see? So they coordinated. They coordinated. Now, this man, I'm live, and he's calling video. If I pick Mwala on for, so let me do this. I respect this man, so that's why I'm able to. But now when I get the video, now when I the video, ndimo nati okay. Yeah. So they coordinated the way they were announcing messages. Meanwhile, once they were trooping into South Africa. Now, you can see that these people, they had a very good plan. Because all of a sudden, everyone was trooping into South Africa. Because ordinarily, what you would have expected is that, you know, these people, they would have been saying, okay, it's Tumbi Chileisa. But no, They were all trooping into South Africa. They went into South Africa. You know, these people had a well-schemed plan. A well-schemed plan. And that plan was not anything other than to make sure that they bring down the government of Hakainde Hichilema. By UPND, if you are taking this lightly, one day you will remember me. One day you will regret. These people, they are not sleeping. If you think that these people, they are happy to see Hakainde Hichilema moving up and down as president, if you think these people, they are happy to see Jack Mwimbo as a minister, if you think these people, they are happy to see Chipoka Mulenga as a minister, you are joking. You are joking. They believe that the government of Zambia is theirs. These were PF Kabwalalas, the Chitumbi family. They believe that they are entitled to government and nobody else. Nobody else. They are there. They are busy scheming. What is it that we can do? What is it that we can do to remove Hakainde Hichilema? They are not sleeping. And if they are not sleeping, how can you, by UPND, go to sleep? How can you, by UPND, go to sleep? Yes, people are saying, no, UPND is doing this, UPND is doing this. I mean, we know for a fact that if you answer for more position, you are just finding yourself, somebody, so Kelvin has resigned. Kelvin Champa, whatever. You are just watching. Yes, certain things will facilitate and everything, but I think you need to up your game. You need to up your game. You need to up your game. Trust me, by UPND, up your game. Don't allow this nonsense. Don't allow this nonsense. Don't think, no. Hey, no, we have to show that we are democratic. Hey, we have to be, yeah. Mukaisanga punch. These people were in power. These people, they also have people within government at the moment. They still have people in government. They have the money. So be very careful by UPND. Don't take anything for granted. Don't take anything for granted. Don't take anything for granted. That Makebi Zulu, he is a person of interest. No doubt, not to come at no. Makebi Zulu is a person of interest. Makebi Zulu, what is happening? They clearly pronounced crimes relating to Edgar Lungu's death. They clearly. According to them, Edgar Lungu did not die a natural death, according to them. If in there under Tevufi, we heard it from Nakachinda. We have heard Makebi Zulu saying, if Hakainde Hichilema had not denied Edgar Lungu going to South Africa, if he had not denied him to go for medicals, Edgar Lungu will still be alive. Makebi Zulu has repeatedly said that Edgar Lungu was being denied passage to go to South Africa and seek medical attention. This is there in black and white. It is there in videos. Makebi Zulu has repeatedly said, if only Hakainde Hichilema had allowed Edgar Lungu to go for medicals, Edgar Lungu will still be alive. Is that a simple statement? Is that a simple statement? Edgar Lungu nafwa. Edgar Lungu is dead. And somebody comes up to say, if this Hakainde Hichilema had allowed him to go for medicals, because there are people that believe to say, You know, you allowed him when you realized that he's dead. That's when you allowed him. You knew that he was going to die. That's why you allowed him. It is been a Makebi Zulu that have been saying that no, even when he passed by airport, they used their intelligence to pass by airport. It is them that have been running a narrative to say the person, somebody was fired because he allowed Edgar Lungu to go out. These things are there. These things are there. These things are there. Why were they coming up with all these things? Now, isn't it interesting that isn't it what is it? Isn't it necessary that this Makebi Zulu is brought in to explain how many times Hakainde Hichilema refused HH? Makebi Zulu is back home now. Can we ask him how many times? Can we give Makebi Zulu an opportunity to tell the public how many times Hakainde Hichilema stopped Edgar Lungu to go for medical attention? People have believed, you people have believed that no, Edgar Lungu was being stopped from going for medicals. And these messages have come from people like Makebi. Now I'm saying, Makebi is there. Can Makebi Zulu be given an opportunity? Be given an opportunity so that he can tell the Edgar Lungu in our story, in our courts. He said the Edgar Lungu story. He said the Edgar Lungu story. No, we need to tell the Edgar Lungu story. We need to tell the Edgar Lungu story when he was in South Africa. He is now in Zambia. Makebi Zulu is now in Zambia. Can Makebi Zulu tell the Edgar Lungu story in Zambia so that Zambians can hear? Give Makebi Zulu an opportunity to tell the Edgar Lungu story in Zambia. He didn't do it in South Africa. He failed to do it in South Africa. He failed to do it in South Africa. Fine. Maybe there it was difficult. It was difficult for him to say the Edgar Lungu story. Now he's in Zambia, where he has all the evidence and everything. Because we need to see those letters which were presented, which were presented to government, where Edgar Lungu wrote to say, this is the letter from the doctor. I need to go for medicals. And we want to see where, the government said, no, you can't go. No, you can't go. You can't go for medicals. Because a lot of people have been saying, no, government was stopping him from going for medicals. And some of us, we have been struggling to explain that. In the fire, Makebi Zulu, to be given an opportunity to explain how many times government really said, no, you can't go for your medicals. I want that. This is very important, Mwebantu. This is very important. Makebi is there now. Let's give him that opportunity. Let's give him that opportunity. Then the next thing is, let Makebi Zulu explain, who is this person who was fired? How did they pass through the airport? How did they elude the security? How did they elude the security to get on the plane and to go to South Africa? How did they do it? Who picked them when they reached in South Africa? Who picked them? Where did they go? Where did they go? Because we want to know how Edgar Lungu was neglected by government. Makebi Zulu, let Makebi Zulu tell us. Let Makebi Zulu tell us. Then from there, Lungu in Afwireshani. How did Lungu die? Who was there? Who was there? Is what Nakachinda was saying, is it true? They were together. They are together, those people. They are together, those people. Is it true? We have an opportunity to ask Makebi Zulu. We have an opportunity to ask these questions to Makebi Zulu. We have an opportunity. Makebi Zulu. Malukula wa chitumbi chabalungu. Ichitumbi chabalungu chili kuisa. If we are saying Edgar Lungu is a state property, if we are saying Edgar Lungu is the state property, we have got the right to ask those who were with him when we hear he has died, because these people could actually be suspects to the death of a former head of state. This Makebi Zulu could actually be a suspect to the death of Edgar Lungu. He could be a suspect. He could be a suspect. Can we have some information? Can we have some certainty coming out of Makebi Zulu? Because Makebi Zulu is the one who has been with them. Makebi Zulu is a spokesperson for the family. We need this Makebi Zulu to tell us. We need the stories. Come on, don't say no more politics. They started it. They started it. They were scheming things to usurp power from Hakainde Ichilema. So, by UPNG, we ufensoni, shakobat yobalat monati, Uyumuntunaisa, they accused you. If some of us didn't jump on the bandwagon to defend you, people of Zambia would have been throwing stones at you, accusing you of having killed Edgar Lungu. They would have, some of us, if we had not jumped to defend you by UPND, today, people would have been throwing stones. Today, people would have been calling Hakainde Ichilema a murderer who has murdered Edgar Lungu because of Makebi Zulu. So, Pebefa Convention, your party, yo, Shanna. Pebefa Convention. Tufile mamu ipusha Makebi Zulu. Ichitumbi chabalungu chili kuisa. Iyo chili ku South Africa kuisa. Londolo la wino chili shani. Avile shani lungu. Nani waliko. Mufile mamu ipusha. You must ask this Makebi Zulu. You must now tell us. Edgar Lungu is a state property. And as a state property, we need to know. We need to know. That's why we were paying security personnel around Edgar Lungu. We were paying security. So once everybody go to ashukira bali namko tufile twabe pusha. Tufile twabe pusha tekuleka pofe yo. Tufile twabe pusha bafile balondolola. Bafile balondolo. Apata padifa kuba jiyo mutampe you start feeling no this what these people, if we had not stood against them, if we didn't, counter, they would have brought you problems. So don't spare them. Don't spare them. Don't spare this Makebi Zulu. Look what they have taken us through. The court has ruled, no, take it Tumbi, but no Barikana. They are busy, embarrassing our country. So tapali fya kumfwensoni apai yo, tapali fya kumfwensoni. Makebi Zulu, you need to talk to him. You need to talk to him. And take your time. Take your time. Keep him somewhere. Give him food. You talk to him nicely. Talk to him nicely. Don't even be in a hurry to say what. Don't even listen to whoever. This is serious, Mwewan. It's very serious. It's very serious. And I thought you have a death certificate. And Makebi Zulu afila londolo pa death certificate. Didn't be able fee. I posted a death certificate, but didn't be able fee. Makebi Zulu afila londolo wino. Afila londolo ni state property. That tumule kereve yo. Mwimule kere la fie. Makebi Zulu afila londolo la. But when you are like, but no, he's just a lawyer. No. Makebi Zulu is very part and parcel of all this nonsense. He's very much part and parcel of all this nonsense. Even when he has been talking, you can clearly see that he is part and parcel of this. But before I come to that one, look at Those of you, look at what the condition. Look at the big condition that they have put. The big condition is that, no, we will only bring a body if Hakainde Hichilema agrees that he's not going to be part of the state funeral. He's not going to be part of the state funeral. Now, some of you have fallen for that. Some of you fell for that. You are saying, oh, yeah, let Hakainde Hichilema just delegate Vana Lumango. Hey, what? Are you serious? Now, with what is happening, with the way Makebi Zulu has come out, he has come out very hard wanting to take over power. Because plan yabona ifidikwa. What Makebi Zulu is doing now, that is plan B. Their plan A was to take over power using Ichitumbi. Now they have failed, and that's how Makebi Zulu has gone through this. Because you can't tell me to say, no, that was not part of the plan. No, Makebi Zulu, that was part of the plan. No, let him just delegate. A lot of people just jumped in. No, let him just delegate. Let me tell you what could have happened if Hakainde Hichilema would have been foolish enough to say, yes, bring the body, and I'm going to stay away. On that state funeral, who would have been present? Even if, okay, you say it's the vice president. The vice president is there. Who would have been present? The army commander. All the heads. The army commander for the defense. The army, the commander for ZNS. The commander for Air Force. The Inspector General of Police. They would have been there. And then we would have had soldiers. We would have had soldiers of different ranks with guns performing, whatever their drill. Imagine, because I'm a soldier, imagine if at all those soldiers just went and picked all the commander, armed forces, and all the security heads arrested. Vana Lumango arrested. Next, take us to where HH is. Take us to where HH is. HH wakuya ikatafika niishi wansoku naipwa. Because if you get the army commander, you get the commander for Zambia Air Force, a ZNS, whatever. That's it. Who is going to command Nangumulan that no, HH will be with soldiers? Who is going to command those soldiers? Who is going to command them? That would have been a coup. That was an attempted treason. That was an attempted treason. If HH was not careful, you would have watched it so. You would have watched it like a movie. Because if you and them here, these people, they were in power. These people were in power. These people had employed. They were in power for 10 years. 10 years. They had employed a number of men and women in uniform. And you know how they paged some of the people from a certain region. And they brought in their own people. This is the truth. This is the truth. Look at a good example. Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu's brother. Where is Makebi Zulu's brother? He's a police officer. I'm giving you an example. PF went, but Makebi Zulu's brother is still a police officer. He's still a police officer. I've just given you one example. But how many other people that we don't know who are in the defense force, who are in whatever. How many are they? Do we even know how many they are? Do we even know? Do we even know what they are doing? What if this Makebi Zulu, Nava Esther, they were busy talking? And they would have just usurped power just like that using Chitumbi. And the palace, you might be thinking at your Chitumbi chakwa Edgar Lungu chilimo. It's the body of Edgar Lungu. Ela mwadawa fe ngwangwa muchitumbi wa ishure Chitumbi uyo Edgar Lungu ali mutunturu. Power taken over. Power taken over. Barricade. No, nobody viewing. Why? You could be conducting a state funeral, so after bami shinguluka katakwa mwadawa fe uyo Edgar Lungu uyo afu. So be very careful by UPND. Mwikwata isonya yo balanda yo twaufira tayari whatever. Be real. We are protecting our country. Sovereignty of our country tekwa kwangala yo. Tekwa kwangala. This Makebi Zulu is a person of interest. Makebi Zulu is a person of interest. Why has Makebi Zulu been insisting to say no? Hakainde Ichilema ekasangwako. Hakainde Ichilema should not be there. Hakainde no, whatever. We would want to see the evidence. We want the evidence. We want the evidence. Uyu Makebi Zulu. We want the evidence ukoba tichachine Edgar Lungu alimwebero kwa tiyo hakainde Ichilema esangwako. We want the evidence that Chine Edgar Lungu is dead. Otherwise, I mean, these guys could have been planning a coup. Could have been the plan B. Whilst Makebi Zulu lelanda, his brother and Nabambi Wakada, they just corner 171 Kaneva Shan, they corner them, Wawa na Mumasaka. Tieni ukuri yaka inde Ichilema. Kulia wasanga waka inde Chilema na walonga mpya mumbogo shingo kwa uchafu machi Edgar Lungu be very careful ndela nevi kwa tinani kane muntu wandi but vila chitikefya so some of you people who are naive to say why can't Edgar Lungu just recuse himself, why can't Edgar Lungu just why can't haka inde Chilema recuse himself, No, not at all. It was very dangerous. It was very, very dangerous. I couldn't go in details to talk like that at that moment. But it was a delicate moment. When Ivana Lumango said to say, take reason, she was right. That woman is wise. She was right. So, don't even be bothered that Shan, you call presidential, whatever, this is another plan. They had another plan. And that plan, which they had, was not a proper plan. At least, Makebi Zulu should be able to tell us how many times government stopped by Edgar Lungu to go out. We want to know how many times. With proof. He's the lawyer of Lungu. We want to know. Where is Edgar Lungu? Is Edgar Lungu really dead? Can Makebi Zulu tell us, is Edgar Lungu really dead? Can Makebi Zulu tell us what was the plan? What is this plan about? No, Hakainde Ichilema should not be there on the state funeral. What is this plan? What is the evidence? What is the evidence? Nice, at least it's there. Let us see. Let us have a chat. Let Makebi Zulu tell us the Edgar Lungu story. Let Makebi Zulu tell us the Edgar Lungu story. Yeah. For real. This is a very serious matter by UPND. It's very serious. Look at this matter very seriously. And don't go back to be very serious. There's your number phone calls about pay. I'm opening phone lines. Mulandepo. It's very serious. Very, very serious. Makebi Zulu te wakuleka iyo. Makebi Zulu needs, it needs to be given an opportunity to tell us the story. Bayendereshani. Bayendereshani. Afireshani Edgar Lungu. Afireshani. Hey, alikwisa. Can you give us some proof that yeah, Edgar Lungu nafwa? Twashukira ko muntu inga tupela through proof mwe. Kaidi wonse fia pa. Wonse fia twa ishwa kuno. We don't have the proof. Who has the proof? Only Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu has the proof. Atupele kwa ma picture. Tumone kwa chitumbi cha balungu atoa zona. Kaidi na banani kana ba Esther randa nabo. So ngatakuja mantwani kane ama proof. Kucha abali kuna nkane abali ku South Africa. Aba tumina phone. Bamu tumine ama proof. But abali kulete chimulande na bukaidi bali mu another jurisdiction. But you have got somebody who is within the jurisdiction. Can we interact with this guy? Can we interact with this guy? Can this guy give us information? Not if you're going to pay red carpet and I'm criminal president. How do you go utambo criminal president before to start clear my issues? Makebi Zulu has got issues to clear with the Zambian people before he thinks of contesting as president. Before Makebi Zulu is on the ballot for Zambians to vote for him, Makebi Zulu has to clear issues yakwa surrounding Edgar Lungu to the Zambian people first. Before you allow Makebi Zulu to be contesting as president, can we have Makebi Zulu clear the Zambian people issues surrounding Edgar Lungu's death? Because Edgar Lungu, I mean, this guy was the lawyer to Edgar Lungu, and he's a spokesperson to the family. He has all the information. Let's get that information. Let's get that information from this guy. Hello? 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 Hello?
Good evening, Wakaramba.
Good evening.
Water with a lot of sense. Now, Mushawa Diary. They've really inspired me with the message. Mwalishiwa elio balandati ukwisule fiparakasa. Ukwisule fiparakasa. Bakalama. You know, there is one first thing concerned on Arabangira Kukuranda Kopanono. Bali ba iziti wa makozo chikote. As you said, what I'm I'm sure it's the Minister of Energy. You know what, Batayari? You know, from all the things you should have said, you know, this is not how a government official must represent himself to people.
Imagine.
I didn't agree with you. Mamona, I didn't agree with you. We want to know what is happening. For sure, that we can. But try to defend yourselves somewhere as Amo politics, the way they are. Amo politics is Zambia. If you Ningaranda, what a dear Bora. It was a minister, you announced me previously. You know, this is our government. That's to be the honest truth be told. But if you remember the minister, like what you said on Diamond TV, but then I think what even in parliament was asked, Mamona. It was very, very, very hard and difficult to connect. Clear roadmap was very, really difficult. Now, today, again, you come to people who come up no, I'm allowed 3 hours of confidence. No. Even for sometimes, they cannot even people for their press conference. No one. I think that was the best. Better just to shy away or to stay away. No calling even for the press conference. Mamon. Okona fumako. Bagaramba. Iya kama Makebi Zulu. But this is what I'm telling you. What now to show the Barakasa. And what you are saying is very beautiful. Makebi Zulu, you have to be asked.
Sana.
And na lero na yena isofu mwalanda batayali. You have also again admitted kuli bali abantu ekyo balera ndokwati kushoyo mudala chachine alifwa. It's because of ififine. Because we saw these things coming. Iya kweba tutupa chimu chamze tu alifura. Iya there. No clear road map kwa chaba bantu chachine balera. You know, it's a very, very, very sad story when I look at Pariva Estarungo. Although people they've been attacking you, not to talk about Wabukan but you had a point and they still support you. Because whatever mayo, ngo mupashi uyo mutimo wakwati ile bado mebandi, bali mufriji. For 5 months now as we are speaking, we no mutimo wabu ulipuisa. Umuntu walirana kwa beti, umuntu walibuluwe, umuntu walikateka. Now, awe na limwe, nangutapa soswa, batari. There is a certain lot of sensitive matters which you have said, my brother, and those matters, they have to be taken so seriously. Makebi Zulu is supposed to be scrutinized, and he has to tell us what really is happening. He was our former president.
Yeah.
As the whole of the incumbent president, he was the seat of the president. To follow to Aranda, when you think of to the grown up. I am Angalo.
Thank you, my brother. Hello.
Good evening, Chilukatari. This is Miji. I'm calling from the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yes. My humble appeal goes to the Zambia police, to be specific, the Inspector General of Police, Grafel Musamba. He must immediately arrest Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu has a lot of answers that he must tell the Zambian people. As Africans, when you go with a person anywhere and that person dies, those who are living must be able to tell exactly what had happened. He just have to tell us exactly.
What happened?
No more, no less. And finally, former President Edgar Lungu is a government trophy. He ruled this country for 7 years. We need an explanation how he died. The postmortem must be carried out before he is buried. We want to know exactly what happened to our former president, Edgar Lungu. I may not have supported him, but he ruled this country.
He did. Yeah.
Finally, Rafael Nakachinda should not be given bail. Let him serve the jail sentence. He had told the nation that he had information that President Hakainde Hichilema was meeting the judges at Community House in the night. Let him now serve that jail sentence. Thank you, Chulfatari, for picking my call.
Thank you. And on Nakachinda as well. On Nakachinda also is on record having said that Edgar Lungu was poisoned. Edgar Lungu was poisoned. Yes, he could have said it in South Africa, but that message was accusing the Zambian government. That message was accusing the Zambian government. He said it in South Africa, but he was accusing the Zambian government. Rafael Nakachinda must also be questioned over these issues. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, I just wanted to contribute in form of a question. In Zambia, don't they indict where they call Mr. Makebi Zulu to testify before Parliament what happened under oath? And if he makes mistakes, if he lies, then he faces imprisonment.
Well, listen, Parliament can actually call, can call somebody to come and give whatever information, whatever. Parliament can do that. But it is not an investigative wing. You understand? It is not an investigative wing. The investigation is solely the responsibility of the investigative wings, particularly in this case, the police. Those are the ones that are supposed to do such investigations, not Parliament. Yeah. I hope I've answered you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have.
Yeah.
You have. Thank you.
Hello?
Mwashani, boss.
Buena, Shani.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sir, you are speaking sense, which every person who means well to the nation, or Zambia to be precise, has to follow you. And to the government, they should also listen to such advices coming from you people. First, to start with, the government is forgetting that it's dealing with the opposition that has money. And they can easily manipulate any system with that same money. This is the reason why the influence which these people are carrying is unprecedented, because people know that these people have got money, and whenever they go, people will follow. And to some extent, if the opposition today to organize a rally and people attend, they will come with something in their pockets. Then they can come from the rally organized by the government.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
I blame the media team, starting from the Minister of Information, going down to the party media. I don't know how I can call it, because there is no coordination from these people. This one will come today.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Hello? 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 Nakachinda, na Makebi Zulu, these are people of high interest. And we are not just being malicious. We are talking about what they said, what they did. The nation need to know. The nation need to know. No one should blame me to say, no, I am advocating for Makebi Zulu to be arrested. No, Makebi Zulu should be happy that, we are giving him an opportunity. Hello?
Yes, Patriotic.
Yes.
Yeah, you've spoken very well. Very well articulated.
Thank you.
I think, allow me to blame the government. They've just been too reluctant.
I'm telling you. Makebi Zulu, can you imagine today, Makebi Zulu arrives in the country, he even goes to have meeting with the Kawalalas in jail.
No,
You people,
no.
Mwamuleke Makebi Zulu, ana mkulapata na meeting na wakawalala mu prison.
Imagine.
They have buried money. And you allow Makebi Zulu to go there. It's democracy. Nonsense.
No, this is not democracy.
What Makebi Zulu has done, is it democracy? Is it democracy? Is there anything like democracy in what Makebi Zulu has done?
This is fooling the government to the uttermost.
Imagine.
No.
Apaso tulanda kama Makebi Zulu nakachana 3 round. Kale umfanye wino. Abana na banani kani ama supporters bako bali na platform hapa. Bali tuseka na kutuseka. After what they have done.
You can imagine.
This is nonsense.
You remember that lady who had kept the skeleton for the husband for some months?
Yes.
This is what is happening.
It's the same, but it's worse off. It's worse off because this guy, there is a plan.
There is a plan. Is there anyone who can confess to say he saw the body of Alungu?
Awe. Can we ask Makebi Zulu about this?
Zero. No. If there was a time, a good opportunity to strike and capture Makebi, it is now. He should be captured so that he can testify.
You hear tomorrow at no Makebi Zulu has vanished.
No. Because even in Christianity we have got some limits.
Even in Christianity, my brother, even in churches, they do excommunicate. Muchurch.
Exactly.
Even in church, you can't just misbehave in church and they keep you. Even in church, they suspend, they discipline and whatever they do. They sanction. Muchurch. Yeah? What about in politics? What about in politics?
Because you remember they were saying no, Mingalato. They've also joined the Mingalato PF using some other means.
And they are doing it badly.
They are
doing it badly. Look how they have embarrassed us. It took me 5 months. 5 months.
5 months. Where? In Zambia, we've never witnessed this.
No, thanks, my brother.
I'm not happy about this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Hello?
Oh, how are you?
Fine.
Hello.
Yes, is that Precious?
Yes, it is.
Yes, Precious, go ahead.
I was laughing. At the
Precious, your line is very bad. Maybe call again. Your line is very bad, Precious. I can hardly hear you. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Tali.
Good evening.
Great presentation, and I must commend you for your well presented, program.
Thank you.
I want to ask a question. Mr. Tan. When you are going for medical examination, do you have to carry a medical doctor on your shoulders?
No, you don't carry.
As in the case of former president going to South Africa, but with a lawyer who turns out to be a family spokesperson after the funeral. Doesn't that arouse the question?
It does. It does. Everything, man. Everything. If you look at the way everything was done, it looks a well-executed plan. A well-executed plan. When they're in the plane there, do you see them taking pictures? You see them taking a picture, eh? You see? You have seen that picture, eh? You have seen that picture?
Yes.
Edgar Lungu and Mama Esther and Makebi Zulu, okay? Just the three of them.
Yes.
Then when they arrive in South Africa, again, there is a picture that is taken outside, like they are waiting for a vehicle, okay?
Yes.
And then, now look at Makebi Zulu's story. Makebi Zulu coordinates the story nicely. We moved by economy, okay? And he produces a picture.
Yes.
You see? Like he knew that at one point I will have to refer to this picture. Okay? Then down he says, we went by Uber. We went by Uber, and a picture is produced of them waiting for a vehicle. You see? So this story looks very well orchestrated. Well orchestrated.
It appears very suspicious. It appears very, very, very suspicious. And any critical person can see that somebody who is going for medical attention cannot carry a lawyer. Cannot carry a lawyer who turns out to be a spokesperson in this case.
For what? Why was Makebi Zulu part of the entourage? Why? Why? A lawyer, why? And Makebi Zulu turns out to be the spokesperson. Makebi Zulu today turns out to be a presidential candidate.
No. Okay, good night.
Good night, my brother. Good night. Hello? 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 That line is bad. That line is bad. No, my guys, if you go through everything, tafile panga sensi fi. Tafile panga sensi. Hello? Tafile panga sensi. Tafile panga sensi. What is behind? What is behind all this nonsense? Makebi Zulu need to tell us. He needs to tell us. He needs to tell us, Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu must tell us. By UPND, stop sleeping. Hello?
Hello, Wachirukewesu.
Mkwai. Please speak. Speak through the phone. Yes. We know. We won't hear a loud speaker or a headset. And then direct to phone.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Empire. Inewa chufyecho ndefo kulanda kuchakutila. Balanda tichiwe machanda timumembe minine atalushana neshi kalile. Ba Makebi na besa babale kefie kufine bebe kata yo bantu na tuishi ba kifyonse fin tufino kusokoloka ndaka ino mbaline be muterentesha ku muterentesha kene shere tumone agenda na wakwete yakwe ero fika isokolo fyonse ifi alenga kwe bati bakose kumutimange ifi ukusakana ukushika abali ba 60 president wa chino chalo takwa bako na angula mulukuwa na mukwato bwafya ukusunga ekitumbi efe basunga ekitumbi abantu iyo edo nshita kimukwe na ali mfano bulanda kuli bayisiyo abakwata bana lumebo abana senge wabo tubasunishe fya musango oyu ukukonkanya po iyo lero tulero mbolso wakwalesa kwe bati ba president bakainde chirema Desabe kato mupashi kabira batungula bapere wisdom ikalamba na advisor bakainde bonse bera wonfe na my emotion apatu afika iyo fionse fintu finno kusokoloka according to the will of God. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello? That line is bad. That line is bad. I like the previous caller's submission. Hello? Hello?
Hello, I've been quiet. Good evening, or is it good afternoon?
Yes. Good evening.
All your time zone. Hello.
Hello. Yes, please. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. You never I didn't quite.
Mkwai.
Yeah. Start with I want to recommend you for the good work that you're doing, Rufia, in terms of communication and spreading the word to the world. I think what a concern or a comment. He didn't tell that so many times. I wanted to find out concerning ukushika kwa abafyasha abatushire baheja Mungu. The bone of contention, as much as we are all aware, is that the ruling president should not attend the funeral. Anywhere where it's recorded that he had insisted, or where he has uttered the word to say that, okay, whether you like it or not, I'm going to be there. Okay? And then secondly, what happens if that signature, it happens and the president actually decides not to be in attendance, or actually decide to stay away from the country? What will happen to the people that are claiming that the reason that they are not actually buried is the fact that he wants to be in attendance?
Sorry, I didn't get your first question. I didn't get your first question. You are saying, is it written that, I didn't get your question. Please just repeat that.
It was not even a question. Okay, it's a concern. Okay, like I've heard that the bone of contention as to why the former president has not been buried is because the current president is purported to be in attendance, right? So for that reason, they have halted. They have said, no, we're not going to bury. So the thing that has really been like pestering me is there any communication that has been there from the president, the current president, when he's saying that I will be there whether you like it or not?
Well, it is not that he has communicated, but it is it is the norm. It is a norm. It is by default. It is by default. Yeah, it is by default. So so there is no communication, but the secretary to the cabinet actually did also pronounce himself that the president will be part of the funeral. And the thing is that it is the norm. It is like munganda mumie no mwaikala. Mwalikwata vamdala even vanganda. Ilo kwa ifilifionze vya chitika. I mean you expect he is the one by default. By default is the one that has to lead. You see? Now somebody comes up to say no. Ishimila nduta shavere pampanga na pamienu unless vamdala wakafumemu. I mean it can't just work. It can't just work. But beyond that, these people seem to have schemed something. They are up to something. Yeah, and that is my concern.
Okay, so now my other comment would be like, obviously, in his human capacity, but because I'm a feeling right.
Of course.
Suppose he's actually not going to be around, he's going to choose to like delegate. What are those people now going to say?
Yeah.
You know?
Then they'll turn around, no, the president, whatever. Yeah. No, I get your point. Thank you, my sister. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Batari.
Yes, sir.
Inquiry. Chibe machilando okutila okusende chinsenda kunkoko kuna kilila. Edio efyo bayishira Makebi kuno twala tumona bonse kyala abapalwangala kachiyetie. Bebesha no kubeka tamoyo bekeni fo beshire tumone fyo bakonkele. Edio ndero mba kutila na ma advisors baba president wesu bakainde chilema be bakita advise wrongly echo kubasalikira kofyo kutila bakwata omutima wa kamunesi eryo nga twete nakiwekerako nakabiri kutira
awe umfweni bashikuru bantu you have expressed this, we have heard, and we have different views. For us, for me, Makebi Zulu, what he did, what he said, it must be questioned. Makebi Zulu said the Edgar Lungu story, that Edgar Lungu story must be told. We must hear it. So we have different views. We have heard your point. Thank you very much. I mean, to say no, Mikatamo Makebi Zulu, I mean, that's up to, but from my point of view, there are statements which were made of which a government, any government would be interested. Any government would be interested. Any government. Those statements which Makebi Zulu made cannot be ignored. Hello? Yeah.
Hello, you can hear me now?
I can hear you better now. Otherwise, your line was very bad.
No, it's network, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so let me go quickly to my contribution. I was saying that, you know, Mr. Daly, if you encourage these people to keep on doing wrong things, you are not helping them at all. Because if what the opposition leader at that time, when they were in opposition by UPND, if what they used to accuse Valungu, if Valungu was like what you are telling them now, like the way they are, do you think he was going to spare them? There was a time where he lied against Valungu, that he had the information that they want to kill Hakainde Hichilema, and they want to use gas, something like that. But did you see Valungu arresting Vamwetwa?
And where is Valungu today? He didn't arrest him, but where is Valungu today? Where is what happened?
No, listen, guys, I'm still talking.
No, let me tell you. We can converse.
Forget about whatever happened. Me, I want to contribute what I want to contribute.
Vela, let me tell you. I speak bluntly. I don't take sides. But Edgar Lungu, some of the nonsense that he tolerated, that's why he was kicked out of power. And even by UPND, if they are going to go the route to say no, Edgar Lungu was
they was for a good reason, my dear. There was for a good reason.
Which good reason? No, now, at the end of the day, where are they? Where are they?
Okay, give me a chance. Let me explain so that you can know my points. Give me a chance. Don't rush.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is, if by Edgar Lungu, it was like this government, and to be honest with you, the whole world they are watching. So if you love them, tell them to do what is right. Because Makebi Zulu has no case.
Zambia is a sovereign state.
Makebi Zulu, let me talk. But Makebi Zulu has no case. So why should they arrest him? For what? Those were the wishes for ECL.
He has many cases.
Let them go and arrest the Chitumbi. Let them go and arrest the Chitumbi because it was the wishes for ECL, not the wishes for Makebi Zulu.
We want the proof.
You see?
We want the proof.
Hakainde Hichilema himself, Hakainde Hichilema told the nation that he was the first person to know that Valungu is dead. So which proof do you want? Even yourself, you posted the certificate for ECL. Which proof do you want?
No, the proof that Edgar Lungu said.
He lied against Valungu that he want to hide into cyber.
We want the proof that Edgar Lungu said, I don't want Hakainde Hichilema to be there.
You will not see that proof.
You will
not see that proof until when the right time comes. The right time is coming, and that proof is...
Hello? Hello?
It has been a long time.
Indeed.
I just want to tell you, if you really love Mr. Hichilema, tell him to stay away from Makebi, including yourself. Please, Makebi's country is Zambia, and it's not a crime for him to do his job. He's not the one who left the words that Mr. Ichilema will not be part of my funeral, whatever.
Do you have the proof? Do you have the proof yourself?
I have the proof, yes. I have the proof for myself because
share with us.
When he realized that he has been injected the poison in the hospital.
He has been injected with poison.
Of course, it has been on the public. Please stay away from Makebi
he has been injected with poison. This is the lie that they have been peddling. This is the propaganda that they have been peddling. And it doesn't matter which country. There is no country that can accept such nonsense. That a government injected a former head of state with poison. Which government can accept that nonsense? Eh? Which government? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Yes, sir, hi.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Sir, I just wanna find out why you are outside country and you are supporting the current government, because you are supposed to be on the ground. And if it's really if you are supporting them, why are you outside? Why you are a refugee in another country? I just want to know that. And why do you want Makebi to be like arrested or something? Why?
Okay, so wait a minute. So let's talk about my refugee status. I'm sure you are coming from a family, isn't it? Hello? 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 I need this lady. Hello? Did she cut the line? Okay. I'll come back. I'll talk about that. Hello?
President Tayari, good evening.
Good evening.
Director on the line. I'm sorry, I haven't really followed the proceedings properly. What are we discussing tonight?
How do you call without knowing what we're discussing? Hello? Hello?
Yes, Daddy. Orishan.
Bueno.
You were just because what now Makebi doesn't mean that if we don't land what
ufwa ishile bwata awe ulefafe kitawa mtamwankwani sherero tamwankwani ishile bwata fye Makebi Zulu nakachinda na bambya bashala mwalimisha propaganda to say Eti Kalungu has died because Hakainde Ishnema was stopping him from going for medicals. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Gero Upper Z.
Yes, sir. I'm following your program very well. I, for one, am a person that has spoken on so many things that are going on in Zambia. But with regards to the Makebi Zulu issue, I've told people this privately, and I've said it briefly publicly, to say in as much as people have their rights to stand, to show their interest in presidency, for Makebi Zulu, personally, I feel it is not the right time. Because many Zambians are still mourning Dr. Edgar Kabalongo. I know he's a family representative and a lawyer. But for the fact that we have not yet buried Dr. Edgar Kabalongo, I feel like we have been used
to sympathize, and then at the end of the day, we've been ditched. I don't even understand what's going on. How come Makebi Zulu is in Zambia? He wants to stand. He's come to pay for his ambitions, whilst the widow is in South Africa with the family. If the South African courts and the international media were to know about this, would they look at Zambians to say, hang on a minute, was this the intention to be popular during this period? I've said this several times. Makebi Zulu should stay away for now. It's for his own protection, the protection of the family. I may not agree with maybe some sentiments that you've shared on your page, but we are human beings. Tufile understand ukuchira ati balungu tatulabashika. And today I read a post somewhere, somebody saying when people saw Makebi Zulu, they say they've seen Edgar Lungu. Those are fibs, those are lies. When you enter into a race of presidential using manipulation, I personally can never trust you. We are where we are now in Zambia because of manipulation. And the PF, if they're not listening to our advice, that the best candidate is Brian Mundubile, they'll be the ones to blame themselves. We came on social media to cry for many months before we actually had to put HH in power. They never listened. They are doing the same thing, closing their ears, making us who've advocated for the Edgar Lungu family look foolish. And when we're trying to tell them that this is a wrong move, they'll be all over social media calling us names and insulting us. For the short period that I've been advocating for the family and for people who are facing injustices in Zambia since June 5th, I can tell you that whether anyone likes it or not, HH is obviously planning something on Makebi Zulu. So why put him at risk like this? And who's going to stand for him? The Zambian people? I've received numerous calls from elders all over Zambia. And all of them are saying, Kutupango Tupua. We waited for the body, it did not arrive. And to hear people come and share on your platform to say, is he the one keeping the body? Well, he is the family advisor. He is the family spokesperson. So anything to do with the impasse in South Africa, he should be in South Africa like Wakabesha. I think he's still in South Africa. If you had intentions of standing, why didn't you ensure maybe, this government buries ECL and then we move on? Or why didn't you withdraw yourself from being a family representative? But you've dragged us along all this while. And we're supposed to clap for you that you've arrived in Zambia to stand as president, or the savior has come. The one that will take over HH. Are you kidding me? To beat HH, you need a stronger candidate. One with no skeletons, especially with regards to the impasse in South Africa. I love Makebi Zulu very well. He's a brother to me. But whoever is advising him, never Mulufia.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
You have come back. You want me to respond to your question, eh? Yes, I wanted to have
I wanna
you asked me
I wanna find out about your
why I am out here.
I asked about
Yes, I remember your question.
I also had and there's a lady that is just from dropping right now, and I also want to find what is wrong with Makebi Zulu standing as a president. That's another question that I want to ask. Why is it that and why is the opposition endorsing the opposition like Brian Mundubile? how can an opposition select Vabran Munduvile? Like, it's just not making sense for me, because I feel like everybody's just working with the current government, and why is it like that?
Okay, my dear, listen now. Let me respond. Number one, you asked me, how come why are you out, and how come you are supporting the current government? Now, I would ask you a question. Where you have a family, where you are coming from, isn't it? Yeah. And with your family members, haven't you had any situation where you have differed, you have quarreled with your family members?
Well, I've heard, obviously, but
yeah,
we
you could
reconcile.
have
So
exactly.
if
Listen,
with them, why not come back?
Yeah, listen. You could have differences. You could have differences with your brother, even with your parents. But that does not mean that you will accept any nonsense that will be thrown at your parents. You can't just say, no, because I quarreled with my brother. Whatever nonsense you should accept. No.
No, sir. I think let's just say that you are working for them. You probably, maybe they're giving you some money or something, because
now listen,
there is no way.
Now listen.
Family.
Now listen. You have got a very nice voice, and I want to assume that voice is so soft and nice because it has got some reason in you. So what you are saying, you are working for them because of money and whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, campaign.
Now, right. Listen. Now, do you want me to talk? Do you want me to talk, or you want just to be talking alone? Eh?
Yeah, please. Okay. No.
I mean, you're supposed to listen as well. You don't just talk. Listen and listen to what the other person is saying. I've allowed you to call the second time because I thought you are reasonable. I can interact with you. So, I'm telling you, I've got my issues with the UPND government. But those issues should not make me allow any nonsense. When I hear people are accusing the UPND to say they have killed Edgar Lungu, just because I've got issues with them, I should agree. Yeah. No, I don't operate like that. My issues are separate.
Nobody is accusing the UPND of killing.
If you haven't heard, you haven't heard. Ina have heard. Ina don't talk from without. Didn't you hear Nakachinda?
The issue is about the body.
Kata wa tamano liwacha lecha feka bioko. Nachama watu walikuwa tamano kanchi letu Israel vemukana. I mean, we have heard these things. It's not that we are making allegations. Even somebody here on this program called when he was injected. Where did that come from? So how can you come here and say no? No one is accusing them. I mean, Nakachinda was on video. Hello, watched a smartphone. Hello, watched a smartphone, because if you have had a smartphone, you would have known about these things. Hello,
President Tahadi, I'm back. Now
we're not back,
very much updated with the topic.
No. I don't want. I want people. There are many people who are calling, so I want to accommodate many other people. Hello.
Good evening, President Tahadi.
Good evening.
Yes, I would like to also to contribute.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I'll start with this way. I think we all remember that President Lungu was due to return to Zambia on the 28th May 2025.
Are you using headsets? You are not.
No.
But not even on loud.
No. Okay. I think maybe because I'm.
Yeah.
Right now. Okay, I've removed it.
Yes, it will be clearer, better. Please go ahead.
So, President Lungu was due to return to Zambia on 28th of May 2025, as announced by the party.
Yes.
That is Secretary General, Rafael Nakachinda. Now, a week later, that is when that announcement, just from nowhere, Edgar Lungu has died. Now, according to Nakachinda, which that video is there anyway, those that watched his Sabic interview that he held in South Africa, he mentioned to say Edgar Lungu was cleared by the hospital that was treating him and was due to return on the 28th. But however, another hospital, not the hospital that was treating him, but another hospital called him for that operation, for that sort of operation. And that is how that operation, did not, go well, and eventually he died out of that. You see, now, just that point, for me, that is where things are not clear, and I concur with you when you say Makebi Zulu and Russell Nakachinda. I think the government must take interest. These are people of interest. They must question them so that we know exactly, the country can be informed of really what transpired and how did Lungu die when they had the area announced that he was due to return on the 28th of May to Osaka. And they activated their party structure to mobilize people to go and receive him at the airport. You see, so in all essence, this death, it was something that they wanted a reaction countrywide, just like you mentioned, to ensure that they seized power from President Hakainde Hichilema. It's as simple and straightforward.
Yes, and if you look at the way they choreograph,
say it from that angle. And then for Makebi Zulu, honestly, if he has any morals and the conscience on him, and if he's a patriotic Zambian, I don't think him, aspiring to even become a candidate for presidency for 2026 is good for him. He's not in good standing as of now. How can he leave the board of ECO in South Africa in the mortuary? Honestly, let's be real, people. He can't leave his CEO, if his CEO is dead, he's in the mortuary. 5 months. The spokesperson, the so-called spokesperson, even lives there. He comes to Zambia to start campaigning for the same position of his boss that he was sitting on his house. It is moral. It is very moral. Unless there is something, otherwise, that is what I wanted to contribute.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tai?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you are so live, isn't it?
Yes, I'm live, yes.
All right. Okay, look, Makebi Zulu will not be arrested at the moment. Yeah, because, arresting Makebi Zulu will mean that now they have to re-strategize again. There is an ultimate way in which Makebi Zulu will be dealt with properly. Currently, the focus is somewhere else. Because one thing should realize is that the government is not really blind to what is happening or what have happened to Mr. Lungu. The government is fully aware of what is happening. First of all, you should also understand that the government of the Republic of South Africa also is very, very, very annoyed with the Lungu family.
Okay.
They are not happy at all. And currently there is a collaboration between the Zambian government and the South African government on how Lungu died, where he is, and so. That's why the government had to go to court to stop that sham of a burial where they wanted to bury an empty coffin. That is why there was overwhelming intelligence that actually that was the casket was empty. There was actually nothing in there.
Is it?
That is why the government there, yes, that's why the government actually allowed the Zambian government to go to court and to stop that. There are a lot of things happened, and I'm saying all these people are supporting Walungu. When everything will be open, they will be very disappointed, I'm saying. And it's not too far away from now. Some of us will deal, we deal with those issues. But I can't say them now because everybody is saying. I'm telling you, there will be huge embarrassment for those for those who are supporting the Walungu family. And it will be just before elections.
My brother, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are,
Yes.
but I think you know what you are talking about. I can't wait for that. I
Very
can't
much.
wait for that. So,
Very much. The road drama will be just before elections, and everything out now everything will be uncovered. I'm telling you, people will be very disappointed. Don't take the government for being docile. They know exactly. There is everything which Makebi Zulu knows. The government knows. There is nothing that he knows that they don't know. That's why they're only looking at them. As for all these things they're coming out with, the don't say whatever. That one is people don't understand that to win an election like the way Tose wants to do is that you have to infiltrate the ruling party.
Yes.
And gather intelligence.
Yes.
You also have to infiltrate the government
Yes.
to gather intelligence.
Yes.
I'm telling you, the UPND was very good on that. Even in 2016, when the UPND lost, they had already infiltrated the ECZ and had people who worked for them. You remember the issue of commissioners who were collaborating with the UPND. They had even infiltrated the police. That's why there were people like Ren Kajova and Fanny Sesiandenge working with the government. These guys have got nothing. They haven't done anything of that. There is absolute. These guys, they're just busy just on media and all that. Otherwise, practically, them know what they are doing. Absolutely no one. They are just there. I hope they could go to people like Winter Kawimba and people like what was this man who was the man, Emmanuel Chenda. If they go there and ask how they muscled that power from MMD, I think they will be better advised. This thing they are doing is just basically child's play. There's nothing happening here.
Thank you very much, my brother. So we were waiting for that blow up of what is really going on, because it's not making sense, my brother. It's not making sense
at all. It's not making sense. And let me tell you, there's more to that. And if not careful, I'm feeling pity for my wife Esther Lungu. She might even be arrested.
Right?
Even there in South Africa.
Even there in South Africa.
Yes. Very much, very much, considering information like that, she can even be arrested. She have nowhere to run to.
I would like to see that happen. But thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. That's some good news, eh? That's some good news. I trust that voice. Hey, let's see what happens. Hello? Emquai. Bueno, Bwanji.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, following your program, just one thing for me, I think it will be, I don't know if it will be an advice to you, I don't know. But to be honest with you,
why if you're my advice now? What Hello?
Mr. President, good evening.
Good evening. I don't want my advice. Me, I want money. If you want anything that I want, give me money, not to want to pay my advice. Allah, have I come to solicit for advice? Take answering, Pano.
Mr. President, we are so grateful with your program.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have been a blessing to many of us. I just wanted to add something that made the PF to be moved out of the government is arrogance. And unfortunately, they still have that arrogance in them, even if they are in opposition. And that is the same thing that will not make them to come back in power. And they should work on their arrogance. That is something that really disturbed us, and that is something that is really disturbing us. Otherwise, Makebi Zulu needs to be jailed for what he said and in Akaching. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello?
Mabomben water.
I'm coming, Mabomben.
I went number 7 no win. So now, we do to a quarter. Bari karapanshi na ba Makebi Zulu. nokuba kitalawo okusamukupyana barume babo bota barasheka kabiye ule okemini president kuzamba. What an embarrassment it is. You know, Batali, me, I don't agree with Baliji Mutambo most of the time, the things she said. But she had a very good point when she called. Makebi Zulu cannot stand as a president at the moment. Him being as the family spokesperson as he claims, the one in front guiding that board not to come to Zambia. And now he's in France to say, I want to stand as the president of Zambia. That's nonsense. Tafilipanga sense. I'll come to that lady. I'll come back to that lady who called you after I chat why you are there as a refugee. You gave her, I think a number of times that she should ask you some questions. She never gave you a chance to explain to her. Well, my sister, if you are listening, let me tell you something. It is in record. Vanakachinda was in South Africa. And he was very clear in his words. UPND government has poisoned Vahed Gashagwarungo. They have killed him. What's to Paritamba? There was a lady who called and he was like, Panamfaka injection, they injected him.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. So I'm calling because I have a feeling Makebi came back to Zambia, so he could be like he said. If he said he wanted to run, I mean, he's there to run and everything, and so that the president can arrest him, so they can use something, you know what I mean, against the government. Maybe incite, like incite violence and stuff like that. Don't you think that's why he came back? Yeah. I don't think he's really serious about running. I just have a feeling he came over there to Zambia to cause trouble for the government.
No, you know what?
Then when they arrest him,
then
I want to Bambi Konda, oh, you see what they've done. Then I want to Bafurwe, you know what I mean?
Did you hear what there is somebody that spoke to, there is somebody that called in to say government knows much more about this whole issue. Did you follow that person?
No, I don't
think
there is
somebody that called in, and I'm fortified by what he said. Basically, what he said is that, government has got, information, intelligence information about everything that is going on. And they will act at the right time. So, and he said that what Makebi Zulu knows, government knows. And at the end of the day, all these guys might be arrested, even those who are in South Africa, including Esther, might be arrested. I think I am fortified by that, because surely the way government is operating, I was getting surprised. But now, with what that guy has said, I strongly believe that government know.
Well, that guy, that guy must have. He must know something.
He knows something, definitely. Because you cannot just come and say.
Can I ask? Right. Can I ask one more question?
Yes.
So have they chosen him as the leader for PF? What's going on? Because I thought it was Brad Mundubile now. And now it's Makebi, or is there like a process?
Not yet. They haven't. There are a number of candidates. And they are supposed to choose among those candidates. But
so just because it says he's running does not mean that he's been chosen.
No, it's not automatic. He's contesting against the other members of other.
Or like others, like the brand Mondovides and stuff.
Yes. So,
Oh,
so
okay.
there
I
are
don't
how
think.
many?
I don't think they can. I don't think he'll be the leader.
Yes, there are 10 of them. There are 10 of them.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah. No, thanks very much,
Yeah.
my sister.
Okay, thanks.
Hello?
Watayari mwibwanje.
Bwina bwanje.
Tili bwino. Watayari ndiye kunkaya wantifuko. Veve vezomvera chifukushi pane muzi wakambirako chatayari.
Exactly.
Manje lero zavanyera vambuka boti tayari ni mbuzi tayari ni chani. Ndejanda kamba wakateka kutumbo. Haikona pa. Manje le nifunza wa tayari. Aba bantu aba.
Hello?
My brother.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, thank you. I appreciate it, but each time I call, the diaspora people, they will get my words that I said no, they are cocktails of fools. My point here is, I think some of these people, they don't mean well. And it's lack of seriousness. I'll talk of the Makebis and the rest, the Shitobi party. If they were serious, they want to do one thing at a time. The problem that they have, they want to do things to remove their church. No, they should do it for Zambia. And they are not the right people again to do it for the mother Zambia. Because what they have is veggies.
Yes, indeed.
It's just veggies. There is no leadership. If they want to bring confusion, which people are they going to lead then? Because that's leadership. It's more like you want a seat, and the same seat you are breaking all the legs of that chair. Where are you going to sit? It's lack of leadership. So let them put themselves together, like you always put it, that it's a cocktail. They're just making a cocktail. That will make them drunk. They'll get drunk on themselves in their team.
Yeah. No, thanks, my brother.
When they are done, confusion again. So don't worry about these people. When they get this cocktail of fools, they'll get drunk and then they'll start fighting among themselves.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Patani.
Emkwe.
Sorry, catch kutoka. Manje nezofunza yini. Mushe kuli bantu bamene bamapianika muntu kaliposhika. Because manje netambo dabo tuambogora kampena bafuna baende convention basiya chitumbi bakaliposhika. Manze bazapya na bwanji muntu amene akali mochari. Abantu babwere South Africa bakalite chitumbi babwere tishike kuno. Then baende convention.
Ziko mamdala, ziko.
Kambo fichitiramo tabi.
Ziko.
Nzemu zambo.
Hello?
Yes, Watali, Machoma.
Bwina, Machoma Bwanji.
To contribute also. I've been trying to reach you, and finally at least I managed to go through. Okay. This is my contribution based on what is happening in the country. How can you the land is down? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Charlie? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, what I'm going to say is this here. What Makebi Zulu did in South Africa was very bad. Because what they did, they're not just embarrassing HH, they're embarrassing the whole country. By not bearing ECL, it was so bad. Some of the countries which is around us, they are looking at us like we don't have leaders in our country. And I think Makebi Zulu need to be questioned by the government. Why did he do that? He has to be asked questions because he owes us an explanation. We need to know, as a Zambian, why Makebi Zulu, they failed to bring the body of ECL in Zambia. And I think that's my contribution. Thank you so much, Mr. Perry.
Thank you. Hello? Yes, yes, sir.
President, Choma Bunch.
Bueno, Machoma.
Bueno. Ya, President, ifuna kama uchepa ngoni. Imwe, maprogramu ziyano yote tima mbera koti mnuma kamba chunga. Ndima wantawele mmangana ma information. Na mwakamba, voice yano mama mbera wa President, wa mbera kuchimuso. Zambia mama mbera na programu. So, chabe ninga pempe chabe kulimwe. Tukabati, mutikambire kuli government. Government bazayishite mpairi yonse kuli Makebi Zulu. Because Makebi Zulu sanabwere chape abwera mutenga attention kuli kumazambia nobobo. So that ife tuone kuipa pali echechi. Ife tufuna kuvota next year so that tikaone pabile zakashitika after 2026 chitumbi kidawashika oloiza badaimbe kiza 2031. So, vasamugwire viri vose, vamusiye. Because I'm choosing as a spokesperson wa Marino. Ni trustee wao. Manga angasebwa chitumbi kidakubwera kuno. So, palipani kuru manini. Ya, ndivire zifuna kama kuchabe wa president.
Zikomo. Hello? Hello? Hello.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Perry.
Good evening.
Yes, Mr. Perry. I just want to appreciate your work there, Mr. Perry. Because this Chitumbi issue, it was very hot. It's only you who diluted it. It has been tried. So these UPND, these people are in offices. As we are UPND, but you are not in the offices. These people are in your offices. They should do. Thank you very, very much for the work you are doing. Not they should appreciate you. You've diluted all this story because this Makebi Zulu thing, it was hot. It has been neutralized because of you going live talking about it. Now Nampavu Zasira, he is now in the country. He is powerless because now I can just report him Gushangombo and report Gushangombo. They bring him Gushangombo there.
Yes.
To come and explain.
Yes. Yes.
So he now he is powerless. He is powerless.
Yeah.
So thank you. I'm just appealing to those in government.
Zikomo kwambili. At least somebody has lobbied for me. Hello.
Somebody has lobbied for me.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. Please move away from the other phone. There is a feedback.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, Mr. Tayari.
Yes, please. There's a feedback. I don't know.
No,
Please, and speak
it's
direct.
my laptop. Can you hear me still?
Speak direct in the phone and not using headsets or free hand.
I'm using just my phone right now.
Okay, please go ahead.
I just wanted to ask the guys who've gone back to Zambia, can they explain what's happening with the body of our elect president and what's going to happen in the near future? Are we going to see the burial or not?
Yeah, that is what we are all asking. But apparently, I think government is some steps ahead in all that, and we have to be patient when government will be able to expose everything.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Hello?
Mr. Daddy.
Yes, yes.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thanks.
You're talking to Amos.
Yes, Amos.
Chambon ndefo okubita Mr. Daddy. Alefo mulechita fees kankara sana. Government wafile at least one of or some of the people in power should at least appreciate you, Mr. Tari, with anything that they can. Government ngapariko abariko mu government abapene bari live program ngapariko nango MP ngapariko nango MP ule umfwa ngapariko nango MP ule umfwa mu UPNG nango minister or anyone who is part of the government, please you should try to appreciate people when they are still alive.
Thank you.
What Mr. Tari is doing, yes. So now my contribution is on the Makebi Zulu. Ba Makebi Zulu na ba family baba isi ofo balechita tefintu suma. Ba Makebi Zulu their movement ba pango kuisa muno. Their movement ya kwa government should just look at it as, as usual. They must be very careful. Then there is a caller who called. He was saying government is aware of everything that has been going on, and they are following everything, and in a very short period of time will be able to be notified to what has been going on. On that issue, we are very happy because some of us we've been wondering to say, is the government still sleeping on this issue or what? This is so dangerous. The government has to act. So that's my contribution for now, Mr. Tari. Otherwise, continue telling these people, continue talking on our behalf. If we have my voices, especially on free, but munga mwarande file ndabare umfwana na ku state house file fika. So continue, Mr. Tari, please continue. Don't be intimidated by anyone. We are doing it for all of us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I am really consoled by that caller. Hello?
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 Hi, Mr. Tayali. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yes. So I just want to contribute also. Yes. So I know the other gentleman, he had a voice kind of like he's a police officer, like he has some authority.
Yeah.
And so he calmed us down.
Yeah, he has.
But yes, but I still feel like the UPND, they are still last when it comes to, I'm just going to say propaganda.
Aye.
Yes, in the sense that they don't have people other than you. They should actually thank you that you're speaking for them. Because without you, I don't see anybody. They only have like Max Moe, but Max Moe is not like you. They need somebody who's similar to you. You know?
Or they need to capacity me. Because, you know, have you seen I'm admiring the capacity that Emmanuel Mwamba has been given. Emmanuel Mwamba even has a crew now. He has a crew.
Exactly.
He has a team around.
Exactly.
And those people, they are not working for free. You see the way things are working.
Exactly, yes.
I need capacity.
Exactly. No, I totally agree. And this is what I'm going to say. You know, our elections, they are like life and death.
Yes.
You don't take nothing for granted.
How?
Yes. So the thing is that even though, yes, we know that HH will win next year, but still, there's that like maybe 1 or 5%. You don't want to leave any chances at all. Not even a slight bit.
No. Did you see? Did you see what they did? What they did in Tanzania? That is to make sure that they don't leave a chance.
Exactly. She didn't want to leave any chances. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So, even if you are going at democracy, yes, it's democracy, but this is African democracy.
Yes, Mdala. Even in America, it's the same. Even in America.
Yes, of course.
Even in America. Look at Donald Trump.
Have you seen what
Donald Trump was Donald Trump was going to go to jail. Donald Trump. Anyway. Not politics.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so let me just finish making my point that the energy minister. This is like the third time he's doing it. By now, they should know that this man is not good at talking. Don't allow to go to the media, especially now that we're approaching the election. Don't allow such people like that. They should identify people who are good at talking, and then they should know, for example, like what's his name? We work with them on the TV, the tough guy. What's his name?
Costa.
They should know which people can go on Costa because Costa is tough. Don't just send anybody to go on Costa.
That man is.
So they need to identify. Yeah, so they need to identify people like that. But also, like, they should be talking, they should be connecting. Our UPND media team, now our government, let them have our talking points, once on the same page. And then let them have more people, like you. Oh, just you, they should arm you. My elections are, don't feel shy. Yes, you have differences, but you have shown that you're supporting them. Let them come to you, arm you, sponsor you, and everything. Like, come on, don't take things for granted. Don't take chances.
Yeah. No, thanks very much.
So that's what I just wanted to contribute. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling satisfied. That one call has put me at ease. That one call, because really, from my point of view, I was looking at it to say, government is sleeping here. But I have got confidence in that one call that government is not sleeping on this issue. Hello?
Watayali mdishani.
Ndife wino mkashana, ndinga ya odishana.
Ndife wino, thank you. Ndandeko. Tufu wafo mkulanda wa brother wafu mapo, fishing kasana. UPNZ nga bali mona ifyalengere ba PF bali wina sana. Nimwe momwe bali afuilisha. Through your talking, the same way you are doing it. So when I'm feeling nga bali umfango futule umfawonse. They should talk to you kumbali so that bami pampa mumwakonkanya po yinchitoro mulechita. Because looking at some comments I had mudia ba PF na ba piba. Hello again.
Now I'm bad. Baba no get UNHCR. Ati yo.
Imagine.
Muchiteni poti.
Imamudi shimbimwe. Badi shibanga mwalanda chintu kila chitika. So by UPNZ they need to up their game. Mama naka. You've started on a good note, so now what they need to do number kumi pampa mama so that mwabombe la pam.
They should meet me halfway.
The other thing about energy minister but ngane bona bafulika fe bachitafe na step down or bachitafe resign cause ina bafirwa mama naka Tetu ise itofina na beshatu bakala pela abantu amalights 3 days bafulika bayisa mukulondora bwino not fire olo bayikala fezifira fira ngakati what's the difference
What's the difference?
Laita pe mukalipisha kwa mitima abantu mama naka
exactly
abantu aba then the other thing nashirabako but tayari if you're formula chitamukonka nyepo I am a slave queen ya MPF yale furuka kama trip ya ku Dubai tabaka ya mone nangu yise 2026 tapayo yoko baleya
aba slave queens bali kweta makaiwe nkashiyanje ma slave queens
aba slave queens ya bane mpia mmayanda ya bishala nendalama mmayanda so if yambi yali broke so kuch kalipasyonze fila bafurua insala na yumisha Wazingo adishwa kuibombero fokwaba tetwi sodi lelero atibwekele po PF we are enjoying the peace fine na ma struggles but tuli bwino bena ngabayisa fe bayishwafe ni routine ni bloodshed pista kwa kabeba kada wakachita take over fiance so na abantu abanga bale onfwa peace is very important muchapa if they want Zambia to be like Nigeria or Congo they should bring back PF.
No, thank you. Thank you, Kashan. Thank you. Hello?
Hello, Warishan Mkwai.
Yeah, Mkwai.
Awe chakubalira kofi ngefwaya kutasha sana kuli imwe batayari pamulimo omwa bomba. Nga twachituroreshe mu kyalo kyesu kya Zambia twalikwata abantu abakwe batirimba kuti balanda kwa balingire nga amameno of God nabambi abashara bakalamba elo olo twaponene n'obusanzwe ati balungu n'abaswa abantu abengi balikere tondolo n'olalanda lelo imwe mwali twalirira okulanda lelo na pasyo fyonso fo mwaliranda fyali ifitunituru sana because chalirango kwe bati mwali ba Patriotic mwali temwe chalo chenu kairi mulafwana mu chalo chenu mwabo mutende ngefyo bonse fe ifutfwaya so lelo ni example ikaramba sana yachitika nachiwo wansanso kumva bali mutambo batuma awaba rich advocate yes Badi ninka shimo ya rich advocate into fya very wrong but ukutuma fyelelo batuma okulanda fya pusanako it is the testament that actually what you are doing very well and you have done so much mamona te elo kuli ba Makebi foni ngaranda koni file fya kwe bati file chibemba chirando kwevo kutira ati umwaiche ati umwaiche kalishalirianye ekisushi ifintu nombapa nga balabachi bakola fira bachiranda bwino sana pe ifintu fya Afrika nomba abantu naba basula bantu abakalamba balirandire wemwaiche ikala ifintu fya so au nabe myamatu mumuru nomba pe ifintu fya Afrika bonse nomba abantu nabeshwa tawo kuwaya ero ukuchinja okuteko batali nga twakitololeshe kunuma okutwafuma tachabe ekintu kyangu ili baemwe mudi bali ati balawina my election sigino yaliranga ba PF olo yali ati balawina kyaliranga twalikwete imparume yako kweli mu opposition ya palireko kumulekati nga ba UPNG olo bawini kyali munekata nako kola nako ata experience mu opposition nombapa nina ni wala mushimishe mbabula panto uli kumpoto areipika
ala
tapali wala shimbabula ero nombapa nomba yafika nombero ambo kumfa bwino kuti abaleka
iwe nanguchipuba nanguchipuba awe na kuti namuseka I'm telling you ndera pano church ngali lushie ngafi penyevi I'm telling you I will come here and criticize him. I would say big things against him. Ndera pofi if he loses this one
watayari apa ifikiri apa nipaja vasata varera ndati muchipanda tamuri goalkeeper vakupera penalty ushe kuti wavirwa apa akamyanga
awe
bala vekofi
nawe natotera bana
bambe vyokuipekanya emkwa bambe vyokuipekanya fye ama election yakunta inshi kuba ba opposition yaba ba strong efyo veshi chapo
yeah yo natotera sana bana
atotera sana twali
anyway we have had a very good program and I want to repeat in case some of you just joined, there is a caller, our view and my view and some of the callers was that, Makebi Zulu must explain. But somebody has come in and said, government knows what they are doing. So, we are trusting you, our government. We are trusting you, our government. Hey. Yeah, I'm a cause that. Hello?
Bueno, my place is Mawombeni Nkwai.
Mkwai Mawombeni.
Nkwai. Nito ndipo kurata kiyoshi. No. Chakurela ati la government take pride. Iko kumwesa kenga kumwesa. Hadi kula abantu abakenera ngiki. Kinga machitapo. Neto mwevo mbakogo mwenye kanda. Leo then kwesa kumbiri ashaka iyaba Makebi shile shira cheni kirebe kwa tule karangu na kusimunda aya mona moketa mtatu
mayo fonta ile ufika ile bulubusa foni ile bulubusa katushinga nganamubika pala auti kwati namubika pala auti nganamubika pala auti tafumfuika muno
yeah, so if there and if your family are you are makamaka. In the body sender for example, but I recent one Kenya Kuriacha Prime Minister.
Hey, Chava, right?
Akukwela Tigaya Mayo, bad part in my room. In the Inushka, Richo, Kenya Chapati. Tanto kwari allegations wewe tunala muipa kati baya mayo bali acting like muntu linomo wino ndo ke bati nende mfate tushiko mrumi wanji akuwa kwa mayo bali hapo baya mwalimu na support yo bakwetega le bamdala bafuire na bantu efyo bafuirwe ingecho ngo cyali makulia Nomba elofitini kwa tapo ndayipusha nemwini nga barungu bafuirire kuno mu Zambia nga bali ibye kitumbu kutwala ku South Africa kuya mukushika oba nga bafiire ku India nga bali shika ku India nga chakwe bati barungu bali kwa zoona Au mandiriri ashiba tayari vile furunga ya kwebati kapishinga tabofa connection abasa Africa no kubahera kwebati bamashika kuno manda kukatoba cyose fete batina kwebati abantu tabatemereje barera family yabo elo futi ashiba tayari ndeta shakiresa wa kwebati lesa mono kwebati kintushika baso so that ala mono kwebati kintushika baso bantu ba government ngati kubali response jeni ala kwa Africa shishibenga muno Zambia ngatwikere shine
ala sana
ngati government bali amona pona hospital aruyo bai then basanga especially the bali rinomba barungu basanga kibafwa ngachirishani muno Zambia nero baitwere barungu abene okona bapururu babona bakashibabona bana babona bakete suku bayafana hospital yawa kucha infection then bafuna kuyakya no bala ya kisi government kwe bati ebabepa no but what mind that government yali chika support so kimo fintu tuleta shafiresa lesa okwaba kumuro
yeah no
batari kya kulekeresha kya kwebati kirafireke twachulire mu PF I don't think leso aba kumuro kutaturekesha kwebati PF bawerere mu power I don't think so bantu leso pepo kwachiri kumuro tafu era alomfwa ero alomfwa mapepo y'abantu abantu bali ko PF abantu bale umwa nakipata kyakuna twende malishire ko ya kwebati cyabutu ayanje kibakira PF kuti era bene shokera abantu bali abantu sukari twale chokwa TV ya kwebati teti kufabiro like kuri PF ka doni ngamukulana patekwa shapone mfuti apapatu kwa boss ona ndoke batwasangire pia kuna kwa talent kuliena arelo bana pia yabantu asende pia andu kwa dawe ishikia okay so kikira talise batesi nanda yimo kusaidia
network yacho wako bad class but I think we got what she was saying. Hello
Hello, good evening, Dad.
Good evening.
Dad, ifuna tasha chito ya mina muchi. Awe chito ya mina muchi tabwino. The can government ukulanga n'enkod.
Zikomo. Ha lelo wantu waniganizira maningi lelo. Zikomo. Please go ahead.
Lelo abo ba Makebi Zulu nabamayo bati dabwi sashua kuti bakangiwa kumverera ma leaders batu ma chiefs na ma church leaders babachita advise once bakangiwa kumverera ko chabe advice naye mu mwakambapo bakangiwa shua kumvera advice. So lero abo babaleta mbazile etabeka ku Zambia ile nicho chenika kuno ku Kongo nane nikafika nibwera kubaswinga babwera kushangombo batile explain why so analete board ya balungu effective as a former president of Zambia
no
ziko mbili batali mupitirize mdala konda.
Hello?
Hello, good evening, Matayali.
Good evening.
Thank you. First of all, once again, thank you for what you're doing. Continue. We truly need somebody to be speaking out on some of these issues. I've followed your program from when you started, and really, you are doing a good job. I wanted to just contribute to say, for today and that washungulukiro kupa ndiri ashyaba kateka weso wabatusha. Inecho ningalanda kofe chakwe bati. When Ukukuma last they said the government had engaged in talks with the family. And then the family again used hands. And one of the reasons was because there were some messages being sent out to attack the bishop who was representing the family. For me, at that point, as a Christian, I would have expected that the bishop would have come out clearly in the name of peace and from the Christian standpoint to guide, first of all, the Makebi, Zulu and the family in the interest of the country. He would have even said, in church of freedom, she takes for the sake, in the interest of the family, is A, B, C, D. But the fact that the bishop also kept quiet, it sent wrong communication and negative communication to us as Zambian citizens. And me, I solely blame the bishop. And the fact that the Catholic Church is even quiet about this matter, and even other church mother bodies are quiet, is a problem. Because we would expect that people, as human as we are, we should have interest in what's going on. Because we can't have a former president who has not been buried for 5 months. And we have all moved on. We celebrated the independence and we are going into Christmas and we'll be preaching love. But yet we have a former president still lying in the fridge. I think it's uncalled for. I would love to appeal to the church, especially the Catholic church, the Catholic body, because they are the ones that were selected by the Lungu family to speak to government, to put forth their position. I believe that in any situation, the church should stand for peace, reconciliation, unity, and love. And this they have failed through our bishop. So for me, the bishop have the problem because even when they had that church service in South Africa, you remember the word that the bishop said in the church service. I couldn't believe my ears. You know, I thought that was an opportunity for him to bring the Lungu family to reconciliation with the government. And even the Zambian people. But Lungu was also my president. I campaigned for him in 2015 and when Michael Sata died. I was part of PF. I campaigned. I loved him. He was my president. But when something is wrong, it's wrong. So the church should really, truly come out and give their position. I want our Paraquat to Makebi Zulu should really be guided properly. And I also want, lastly, to applaud Lily Mutambo to really for coming back into a right lane. I heard what she spoke about, and it's a good thing that she has realized that really we need to stand together and we need to be objective for the sake of this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello?
We need to be objective for the sake of the country.
Hello?
Okay,
I think really, let me end here. It has been a wonderful program. Thank you very much for all of you that have participated. Thank you very much for all of you that have recognized my efforts. I really appreciate. I appreciate, you know, for what the good things that you have said about me. And I ask you to pray for me. I look mostly to God. God is the one that provides for me. God is the one who looks after me. And more than anything, from people I ask for prayers. Because once you pray for me, God will provide for me. God will protect me. God will give me the wisdom. Trust me, I don't want to come here and talk nonsense. I want to speak inspired messages. I really pray for that. I pray, you know, many times before I go live, I'm like, God, please, may I speak, you know, wisdom. May I be objective. I don't take it for granted that I have so many people following. So when you're talking to so many people, I mean, you want to speak, words that are inspired. And I always pray for that. So please, you pray for me as well. Thank you very, very much. May God bless you and may God bless Zambia.